Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool, it is not the final rule. So it is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. All are welcome here and all contributions are highly appreciated. Collective, we're starting off with the energy of the magician. And so the title of this read is What is Magical About You? So we're going to tap into the energy and find out what is magical about the collective. You know, whether you feel magical or not, how do other people see you? What is magical about you? What is surprising about the collective? What is it that people see in observation, whether these are people that you know, family, friends, ex-lover, ex-man, ex-wife, husband, whomever, co-workers, neighbors? What is magical about the collective? What is magical about the collective? Thank you, Spirit. Tap into the energy here. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. What is magical about the collective? How do people see you? Okay. The first card we have here is the Page of Wands. People see you as someone very brave and enthusiastic. It seems and feels like when they see you, whether they meet you for the first time, these could also be people watching you from a distance, whether these are people who know you or don't know you, they see you as someone very enthusiastic about life. You don't mind being curious. You could be someone very spiritual. Maybe you are someone who studies, hidden knowledge. You don't mind. You could be someone who loves to read as well. I pick that energy up a lot. Hey, you watching, whoever you are, you book lover. Okay, like you really love to read, and you could, even though they have online books, you could be someone who actually purchased books. You could have a library in your home, like you're a collector, okay, or some serious literature there. But either way, people see you as very brave, very passionate about life, and you don't mind being curious. You don't mind, flexing your creativity, whether this is how you dress, how you present yourself. As you see on this card, this person is holding some fire and she's also grounding herself. It looks like she's barefooted. She's barefooted. You're out in nature, grounding yourself, and she's holding fire in her hand. So you don't mind, trying new things and being resilient and tapping into your creative side. You're not very concerned about the opinions of others, or the actions of others. You only become powerless when you choose to give your power away. You can only be fearful when you choose not to be fearless. Okay. We know fear is false evidence doing what? Appearing real. It's all in your imagination. So when people see you, collective, for someone watching, they see you as very enthusiastic. And so much so, I must share, there is someone who's like, wow, they are so brave. Like, wow, how does the collective go around blazing fire like that? That's amazing. And she's not even worried about her hair catching on fire. That's freaking awesome. They're brave, okay? So people see you, as that energy, okay? The next card we have here, collective, about how magical you are. People feel you are magical because we have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands here is a card of, courage, passion, and adventure. So people see you as someone who's willing, similar to the Page of Wands, to go on an adventure. You could be someone who loves to travel. For some reason, I'm picking up Sagittarius placement. You could be someone who loves to travel, loves to go out, move about, be moving and grooving. So you could be that friend or that family member. What you been up to? Oh, just came back from a trip. Oh, what you doing next week? Oh, I'm going on a cruise. Well, didn't you just come back? Yeah, but I'm going on a cruise. And then when I come back, I got to catch a flight to this way. And then when I come back 2 weeks, you always have something going, popping, nonstop. And so you're willing to go on an adventure. And people could wonder, like, how do they do it? How do they do it? You could have air placement in your chart as well. I already said Sagittarius with the fire placement there of the Knight of Wands. But yeah, You love an adventure. You could also be someone who is known for traveling maybe to foreign places alone. You're not afraid, as much as blah 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 in the media. You're not afraid to travel alone. You could be someone who have traveled alone to many places outside of where you live that are considered foreign to you. Okay, so people see you as a magical person, like you're so brave and willing to go on an adventure. You're willing to take a risk, and you stay in that positive energy. I'm also picking up, you're trusting, you're someone who trusts the process. So you're not afraid to travel alone. You're like, no, I'm going to take this trip and I'm not letting anyone stop me. And you know what? It's good to have that. There's nothing wrong with that, because you can't live your life depending on someone being by your side all the time, because there are times where people can't always get away. Some people have to have time off of work. Some people have to have a babysitter. Some people have to put their money together. There's nothing wrong with that. We all have different lives and responsibilities, but everyone is not always able to just pick up and just, go with it. And you're like, you know what? I'm still going on that trip. It's already paid for. I've already RSVP'd. The hotel is paid for. The flight is booked. It's like, what are we waiting on? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're very well traveled. Whoever you move around. You move around. So people see that as very magical about you, because they would love to have that ambitious such as yourself. You don't let fear or excuses get in your way. You're not someone to go into that stinking thinking kind of energy. Okay. All right. And so the next card we have here is the Wheel of Fortune. So for someone watching, people feel that you are magical because the Wheel of Fortune seems like it's always popping and non-stopping in your life. Things are always turning out in your favor, collective. For someone watching, you could have family or friends or just associates of any nature who could maybe speak about you, talk about you, but not in a negative way. They're just wondering, like, wow, they're so magical. It just seems like everything always works out for them. What is it about the collective? You have problems or challenges, but I'm picking up you handle them differently. You do not handle circumstances the way other people handle their problems. You don't go around complaining. You're mindful of who you share your business with. You're likely to go into meditation or prayer, or maybe I'm picking up someone writing. Maybe you like to write, you like to journal. Maybe this is something you do. This could be therapeutic for you. But with the world, with the world, I'm sorry, the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune here, it is constantly changing your world. That is no coincidence there. That's confirmation. And people are looking at you as a magical being, because it's like every time an issue arrives, if they know about it, you're able to resolve it. You're resilient. You're very resilient, collective, whoever you are. So people see you as magical because the Wheel of Fortune is always turning in your favor. Okay. The next card that we have here is the Three of Swords, and people find you magical because you are someone watching, not for everyone, but put it where it resonates, who's been through a lot of heartache, who's been through a lot of betrayal, a lot of misfortune, okay? But, and still you rise. People see you, collective, as magical because people are aware. Some have been observant, meaning they were present when you have endured this heartache, this misfortune, this betrayal, whether it was someone stealing from you, not being faithful to you, lying to you, betraying you, a loss, any kind of unexpected event. People have witnessed or they know about you have been through a tumultuous, if I'm saying that word right, a stack of just things not being turned out in your favor, but you've overcome them. So people see you as magical for all the hardships you have overcame, and you're still standing. Whoever you are and you know who you are, you need to pat yourself on the back. And you may have been through a lot, but guess what? You're not where you used to be and you're still standing. That means you are extremely resilient. And guess what? You have purpose, and that is magical. People find you magical for this. People find you magical because the things you have overcame, they feel like, Wow, I would not have been able to do that. Most people would have given up if they experienced that. So they look at you like, was the collective an alien or something? How did they get through that? How did it, you may go through something and then they see you the next week, you smiling ear to ear. What's going on, collective? Oh, not much, just started a new job. About to go hit the gym, want to come with me? That kind of energy. You be on 10, they like, wait a minute, wait. We just saw them and they was going through something. Now they back that quick on their feet. So you're very resilient. You have not allowed your heartache, your bad or negative circumstances to impact your life. You're still standing and you don't look like what you've been through. So this concludes the read, okay? This concludes the read of why people find the collective so magical. This is why people find you magical because you're very brave and courageous. You don't mind trying new things, and people find that very magical about you. You are very inspiring to the point some people wish they had that bravery. With the Knight of Wands, you're very adventurous. You don't mind traveling alone. You don't mind being curious and exploring new areas or ideas. And people find you very magical for having that kind of energy. The next card we have here is the Wheel of Fortune. Collective people find you magical because it feels and looks like things are always turning in your favor. You may be down one moment, but you're up the next, and they find that very magical. The last card we have here is the Three of Swords. You're someone who has endured a lot of heartache and heartbreak, but you have not allowed it to deter you or make you give up on life or who you are or your purpose. And a lot of things that you have been through back to back your entire life, I'm picking up. People are amazed that you are still standing. You're very resilient. You have not allowed any negative situation or event to stop you from loving yourself and living your best life. And collective, that's why people find you magical. Later.